see that favor on me? You see how we moving, you can't blame it on me. I owe it all to Jesus, show him to the homies.
Yo,
What's happening, gangsta?
man, what's happening, brother? How you doing? We back, episode 2.
Episode two from Hoops to Hope, baby.
Who's the hope? So, man, we can go ahead and get started. I pray
Yeah,
us
love to
in.
be here. Oh yeah, go ahead, baby. Let's get it.
I pray us in. All right, God, thank you for this time today with my brother, God. I just ask that during this time, you allow this space to be a space of healing, a space of peace, a space of joy, a space of growth, God, and just allow us to be able to continue to share the story so that we shed the light on everything you've done for us and so that others see it and be motivated by it, God, and want to get to know you, God. We love you and we thank you. Amen.
Amen.
And
Grab my
so we're back.
water.
I just want y'all to know, man, it's been a few days since we've been on here. We've been fighting for our life.
Life been real.
Yeah, life is life, but we appreciate it, man. So kind of just to piggyback off of last episode, for those that tuned in, we spoke a lot about what our journey looked like in high school and to get us to college. So now we're at the point to where we'll be able to, you know, talk through the story of college, what we learned, what adversities we dealt with on and off the court, kind of the same flow. But I feel like this one will be a little bit more fun. It'll be easier to tap in with, you know what I'm saying? So I'll pop us off, brother.
College life.
Man, college life. So what was your favorite thing about college hoops? What was your favorite thing as a college athlete? Let me say that.
My favorite thing as a college athlete, bro. It'd have to be, bro. It would have to be. Really, bro, like going to the school that we went to, it really was the connection with you guys, bro. I had the opportunity to transfer and go to like a higher, like go D2, D1. Had the opportunity to transfer, and I didn't, bro, because I didn't want to leave the game and I didn't want to restart somewhere else, bro. So I'm gonna be honest, dog. Like the biggest thing for me was my brothers. Like we still connected, we still around. You know what I mean? Like that was the biggest thing for me, bro. Was that brotherhood that Tony helped create, that environment that he helped create. And of course, I do think, even though I didn't know it at the time, I do think for sure that the Christian aspect and sticking around the church and being in the community, like the community outreach programs that we did, going to read to the students and picking up cans and things like that. Like
Sure.
that was cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
the
that was
field,
also like
man.
that entire community, bro. Like we was in a small town. Everybody really knew us. Like it was dope. That's what I enjoyed the most was the community of that small town, that small school vibe, bro. I had homies, man, been to bigger schools and ain't had the same thing. You know what I mean? They didn't have the same fun and have
Yeah.
the same band of brothers that we had. So that's what I'll say the most that I enjoyed the most, man, was definitely the brotherhood and the community and the environment of where we went to school.
Yep. Yep. And where was that? You gotta let the people know, man. Where was we at, man?
McPherson. No fear in McPherson, Kansas. All right, it's not McPherson, it's McPherson, Kansas.
McPherson,
Uh,
no fear in McPherson, Kansas.
No fear in McPherson, Kansas, gang. You hear us? Look it
Wow.
up on the map. Low key though, in Kansas, McPherson make a lot of bread for Kansas, the state. But
Oh yeah,
don't
they got a
mean
lot
they make
of
that. Yeah, it at least make enough bread itself to have two colleges in the small town and
yeah.
support them. You know what I mean? So it
Really
is a
support
money
them
maker
too.
for Kansas. It is a money maker for Kansas, is what I'll say. But McPherson, Kansas, is where we resigned for what, like 4,
Yeah.
5, 6 years, really. Like
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
became a man for real. So what was your favorite part of college? Like what was your favorite part?
Of course, I say the brotherhood. Crazy thing, I remember sitting with Coach T, and he told me like these will be the people that'll be in your wedding. These will be the people that'll be the uncles to your kids and things of that nature. So at the
Hell yeah.
time, I'm like, yeah, whatever. I ain't coming here to be cool with nobody. Like I'm trying to hoop, man. Little did I know, like that really was, you know what I'm saying,
100%.
the purpose of me being there to be able to connect with my brothers that would be moving forward with me in life and things of that nature. So definitely that. Um, the fact that we had so many people on campus that love God and they were constantly praying for us. Uh,
Yeah.
I know for a fact that's what kept us safe, man. You know, during them
Yeah,
times.
for sure.
So definitely that having God in the center of it, even when I wasn't like focused on that to be priority for me. You know, my priorities were elsewhere at the time, but
I
I just
swear.
remember having to sign a
Yours and
covenant,
mine.
man, having to sign a covenant to say like we understood the way we had to live as, you know,
Nah, that covenant is crazy.
individuals on this campus and at this school. And you got to think we all coming
Hell
from
yeah.
all over New York, Florida, Texas. We in McPherson, Kansas, and they're telling us you will not do X, Y, Z. That structure and it was needed. It's appreciated. Like I feel like we are the men we are today because of it. Like we got to experience that, so that was a part of it too. And then, like you said, bro, the community, reading to the kids, knowing the families that's at the games, like we were. You can't tell them we weren't Division 1 in them.
Man, that's what
The
I would
kids look
say.
forward to coming to our games. The kids look that wearing
Hmm.
jerseys, whatever the case may be. Like it was a lot of love in that 4 or 5 years, bro, from people that didn't owe us anything. And I
Yeah,
can say
yeah,
I genuinely only got love. Like I only got love from those that
yeah,
were
man.
from McPherson. And
Yeah.
you know you got your
No.
weirdos everywhere, but McPherson really was love for
Weirdos
me.
everywhere, but it was love though. 100%. I agree. I agree 100%, bro. It was super. That again, that's what kept me there, bro. Even though, like, by my sophomore year, bro, like to think right. So like we could put this into perspective. By my sophomore year, good thing we was in NAIA because I had a 1.2 GPA. Right. So even though I had coaches looking at me, anywhere I wanted to go, I was gonna have to red shirt, get my
Yep.
grades up, and then play. Right. So that's another thing that kept me there. But I like being with Coach T, bro. Like and having him around to be able to push us forward. And if I wasn't like to think we was in that small town, bro, and I wasn't going to class. Like class was right across the street from our dorms, bro. Like so like the fact that I was in that small town and I still couldn't go to class didn't make me want to go to a bigger school. You know
Yeah,
what I
for
mean?
real.
Like I
Real
was
talk
already
though.
like on the edge of not being able to play, bro. Like so
Yeah.
for me to like want to transfer and be like, damn, let me go to this bigger school where it's going to even longer walk to get to class and like I'm not going to
Definitely
go.
not
I'm
feeling like
already
it.
not, yeah, bro. Like I'm already
Yeah.
not going now. Like, so like I definitely that also had me stay. You know what I mean? Like the predicament that I put myself in because even though we signed that covenant, I could say today that I did not live by that covenant as much as I should have. You know
Yeah,
what I
for
mean?
sure.
And
I
I
think,
enjoyed the full college experience.
yeah, and I think the beauty of that was we got to still get the full college experience while experiencing God's grace as well, right? Like right in front of us because we signed a covenant, but we still getting the full college experience, which wasn't in that covenant. That covenant
Man,
said,
man,
you know,
a
we
lot
had
of
to
it was us
focus.
saying we wasn't gonna do it, right?
Exactly, right? So I think bro, the blessing in that too. And I think another thing I learned too in college was the grass isn't greener on the other side. Like opportunities to
A
transfer,
hundred percent.
they did present themselves. But when I would think about like practice for us, bro, was very intense. Like that's why we had such a good team because we competed at such a high level. I don't care if it was a sprint. I don't care if it was a
I
mile.
was
I don't
trying to
care if
win
it was
everything. I
a
don't give a
wall
fuck.
park, right?
Preach.
And you
Yeah.
talking while you're doing it. So it's like I'm not gonna allow my brother to come out here and do the half. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna encourage him in some type of way. And we had that as a unit to where, bro, we just worked so hard and it was so fun that I almost was like, bro, I don't think I'm gonna get better anywhere else. when I'm not playing versus this place. Because even though I wasn't on the court, I was getting better every day. Every day
Yeah, boy,
because
we was
I was
competing. We was
competing.
at each other necks, boy.
Yeah. And it
We was
didn't
at
stop.
necks.
Shell
Nah,
drill,
never.
you catch Sammy in that corner, he gonna hit you with that jab, get that layup or that dunk, and you gotta go
I
right
swear,
back and do it again.
I swear to God, let's
You
go.
gotta
Take it
do
back
it
up. We
again.
try to win, Shell.
And you gotta do it again. So you might
I
end
ain't
up
trying to
doing
run
that.
that 5, boy. I swear to
Man, look,
God.
they don't even know, boy. That 10 in a minute make you not want to lose nothing.
What? You ain't trying to lose nothing, boy. We already ran before. It's cool. I'm not trying to
Man,
run again. And I'm gonna do whatever it takes to not run again. And I'm gonna yell at whoever it takes to not run again that's on my team. I could care less.
man, man.
Your
Man,
emotions are out all emotions out the window, boy. It's straight aggression, it's straight competition. We on I'm on 10. We on 10. And I'm gonna make sure my team on 10. We getting loud
yep,
about every little thing.
yep. Cause that's how we became better, bro. That's why it was so easy to stay though. Like people used to
Yeah,
ask
for
me,
sure.
like, you come from scoring 30 in high school and you go to college and you don't play. And I'm like, well, what people don't understand with NAI, they have the developmental programs as well. People call it JV, but they play strictly JUCOs. So I wasn't one of those people that's like, I'm not finna play on that JV. I would go play on JV, get 20, 30, 40 every time.
We was going crazy.
Every
We was
time.
going nuts while you
And
was in
I'll go support
there.
my brothers and sit down on the bench and support my brothers and be happy to see my brothers kill because I'm understanding like without them, the me I get in this JV game doesn't really happen because it's too easy to play these guys because who I'm practicing against. So
Yeah.
when my time finally came, it was like, you ready for your moment. And I don't know if I went to another school that I would have got that same preparation regardless. Like, because, once people not playing, they fall off.
Easy to fall off.
They fall off. They become trash. You know what I'm saying? So that was such a blessing to have people to compete with every day. I remember us going to
Man.
the old gym playing 3-on-3 for
Hell
groceries. Like
yeah.
you,
Hell yeah.
Lil T, DJ, me, Adam. Shout out to the guys, man. Murph,
Shout out to the
JT.
guys, man,
Shout
for
out to the
sure.
guys. We
What a
going
time, bro.
crazy. Like just hooping, bro. Just competing and enjoying it. Right?
Yeah.
Get off the court and it's like, all right, what we about to go do, bro? What we got to go eat, man? You know what I'm saying? Or hey, bro, I
Man,
think
shout
what
out
you
to the
can do.
guys, bro.
Shout
What
out
a
to the guys.
time.
And we forget, right? Because it went by so fast, man. But it's like,
Man.
what an environment where you can just go, grow, compete, and the people that you there with are on the same type of time.
Yeah, man. Like it ain't nothing else to do out here, bro. So you either in your sport and we working, like it's nothing else to do out here. We
And we
together
had a
all the
great
time.
leader. And we had a great leader. With shout out to Coach T, man.
Yeah, shout out
Shout out to
Tony,
Coach
man. Shout out Tony.
Tony.
Shout out Guy. Shout out everybody that came through while I was there, man. I appreciate y'all for sure. Especially even the older homies that end up coming back and visiting. Mel, CJ, all y'all, bro. Like
Yeah,
looking back on that, bro, like was crazy that we were able to do that. Especially even like retreats, bro. People don't understand, bro. Our coach made us go a full weekend, bro. Took our phones Friday to really like Sunday, Monday for real.
yeah.
Like we
Just to
got
spend
back on
time with your
campus
brothers and
just
get
to
to
spend
know each
time with
other.
each other. To even like
Bible
to look.
studies.
I was just about to say, bro. To look back, bro. I wish I would have took like to be in that environment and being God with my brothers would have been crazy.
Yeah, because what they were creating was something so much bigger than us that at a time
Yeah,
in our life when you only think about yourself as a young man,
yeah,
it's
100%,
hard to
bro.
receive everything that Central really was giving us when it was giving it to us. Like now we see it though. Like I
Yeah, hundred
understand
percent.
exactly why Coach T, Coach Mel, Coach God, Coach Jamar, Coach Hattie, CJ Lucky, I had another coach, strength and conditioning. Even my senior year, my guy, I got to get his name. But shout out to all of them, bro. Coach Mel, like all of them, just Coach Lewis, all of them consistently like
Oh,
coming
Coach
back,
Lou, yeah, yeah.
pouring into young men that they didn't
Mm-hmm.
know, but they respected what Coach T built and how he supported them, and they knew his
Yeah,
character as a man, so they were willing to come and spend that time with us, bro. And I really think like just listening to all of them and even seeing them now, they're all doing amazing, beautiful
Yeah,
families,
heck yeah. Shout
and
out
they
to all of
deserve
them,
it
man.
because they planted some seeds with us, brother. And
I appreciate it too. This y'all flowers for sure. I definitely appreciate all of it, and it doesn't go unnoticed almost daily.
yep, yep,
Almost daily, for real. Almost daily. Like that stuff is huge looking back. That's what I mean. Like you just don't even know what you really like coming from different places in life. You don't really understand what you're actually sitting in because you're so focused on past or future. You're never really sitting in that moment and understanding that. Like even just understanding 7% of high school athletes go on to the college level, like at any level at that.
mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's like you have to sit in that and be grateful at any level that you go to. Be
Mm-hmm.
grateful, bro, and be like humble in that moment. Of course, be a killer. Go kill, bro. Work hard. Work your butt off, bro, and become exactly what you want to become. And don't dream small. Like you're in the space to be able to dream big and go create that dream as long as you
Exactly.
work hard enough. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So don't dream small and think like, because we got homies now that still play overseas, bro. Like we
Yep.
got homies now training that came from that same school, training NBA professionals. Like we got that it can happen anywhere, bro. So like
For
it's like
sure.
get
Hoops
your
is
foot in the
hoops.
door, bro. Get your foot in the door and dream big because I didn't dream big enough.
Yeah.
I seen wait what's his name? The quarterback. Uh Dang, the funny one, bro. The one they always got memes about, but he's steady
Jalen
praising
Winston.
God. Yeah, he's steady praising God,
James.
steady giving glory. Shout out Jameis Winston, bro. I seen that clip where he was just like, I didn't dream big enough. Like I always only dreamed to be here.
Yeah.
I ain't never dreamed to win a Super Bowl. I ain't never dreamed to be an MVP. Like, and that was my thing. Like, that was my biggest thing looking back is I did not dream big. I didn't dream to go to the NBA. I dreamed to go overseas. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Like, and I didn't dream to be the best overseas. Like, I didn't even dream. I dreamed to play college basketball. I didn't dream to be the best player on my team. You know what I mean? Like,
I
and
feel
that's
that.
like that's crazy, right? Like you should dream those things. You should dream that big. You should want to play college basketball and be the best player on your team. And you should want to go to the NBA. You shoot for the stars, bro. Like you
Yeah.
thought of that 7%. You already got some dice rolling in your direction, baby.
Yeah.
Keep
Yeah. Got
rolling
some
them
going in
things.
your
You know what I
favor.
mean?
Got hit
Keep
again.
rolling them
Come
things.
on.
Yeah, keep rolling, bro. So like that's like but back to the journey, bro, and back to Central, bro. Those I will never forget those retreats, dog. Like I've done things I've never done before in my life in those retreats, bro. Like
Zip line, man.
tested, bro. Like I'm terrified. I was terrified of heights. Shout out Coach T and shout out those retreats. I'm no longer terrified of heights. I can conquer that. Am I
Yeah.
still a little scared? Yeah, but I could conquer that because of that retreat, bro. Like
Yep.
climbing up that pole, jumping to that rod,
It
going up
really
those zip
was
lines, like
the school, like college for us, the motto was mind, body, spirit. And that
yeah,
retreat really did test
embody
all
that.
three of
Yeah,
those. Like it
yeah,
embodied
for
it.
sure.
Like, and it was fun. It's at the end of conditioning, so we done worked
Man,
hard with these
worked
dudes.
hard, bro.
We
Worked real
didn't
hard.
sweated through up, bled together for these past
Yeah.
few months before we get to that retreat. So the retreat is like letting your shoulders down. Now we get to playing basketball.
And it's now where we really get to know each other, right? Every
For
year, some new
real.
people coming in. So like, this is
Yep.
where we like have no distractions from each other. It's just us.
Yep.
Like,
No
you know what I
phones.
mean? Yeah.
No
Uh huh.
phones is crazy for 3 days. I haven't done that since that retreat. I'm gonna be real
Me
with you.
neither, bro. Like, let's
And
be
I
honest.
think that
And
that's gonna be a
matter of
challenge
fact,
we put
I was
in
just about to
place.
say. Matter of fact, even
Three
right now in the
days.
comments, let us know if y'all have ever went 3 days without your phone once you have gotten a phone. Like 3 days where you're not on it at all. You're disconnected from the world. It's put away, and you just focused on what's in front of you and who's around you. Tell us in the comments a time when you have done something like that. And if you even if you haven't, let us know if something like that would be terrifying to you.
Right? What a time. And enjoyed it.
And enjoy,
Enjoyed it.
bro. Look forward to it. Actually look forward to that, bro. Like I love that time, bro, to be able to spend with my brothers, bro, and like to be again, we was in a place where it was beautiful, bro. We was away from everything, bro. We was in like a retreat type of environment too.
Yeah,
Like some cabins, you know what I'm saying?
that's
We
very
still
nice
like
one, bro.
we bro, nice, bro. We ate good, you know what I mean? Like
Went to
that
church
was a
together
good
to
time.
end it.
With the church, yep,
Then
that
we
was a
had
good
media
time.
day right after church. Like that whole weekend was a
You
vibe
know what I
for us.
mean? Heck yeah, bro. It was a great
like,
weekend.
like that's when
You
you
come
know,
back
like,
so full. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Your cup is
for real.
overfilling, bro. A cup
And now
over full.
you come back appreciating what's in front of you. It's crazy.
A
You
lot
come
more.
back
I
to
agree.
appreciate what's in front of you way more. So then practices, they get a little bit more intense.
I agree.
Everybody start going to class a little bit more.
I
Everybody
agree.
start showing up a little bit earlier. You
It
know what I'm
means
saying?
more.
Right?
Around that fire, bro, spitting. I'm about to cry now thinking about it. You know, around that fire, we said some emotional things to each other.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like we said some real things to each other, bro. I'll never
Real
forget those moments,
tears.
dog. Yeah, uh-huh.
Real tears,
Like
real
real life.
pain, real hurt,
Yeah, real life, man.
vulnerability,
Like,
bro. Like,
yeah.
man, rest in love to our brother Sean Lee. I would even remember the moment with him being there with us. He just a funny dude. So he made everything so funny. And I
Yeah, man.
forgot what I said. He was like, pause. He like, I'm like, but just bro, crazy moments. And this might be like, this gotta be 10 at night around the fire, like in
Yeah, bro,
cold weather
around the
too.
fire. Cold, bro. Everybody got on full sweatsuit for sure.
Yeah, cold weather. And we sitting out there, bro, and we able to enjoy that ministry, bro. Honestly. Like little did
Yeah,
we
for
know
sure.
that was ministry for
Hell yeah.
us for
Passing the jerseys to each other, bro. Like that
yeah,
whole thing meant so much, bro. Like, and it's bringing back so much emotions for me, bro. Like,
what a
that's
beautiful
huge, bro.
time.
What a beautiful journey, bro. Shout
Like
out again,
welcome,
shout out Tony. Like what? Like who would have ever even like to shout out that whole experience is something that a lot of people don't get when they go to college, bro. And I'm grateful that we were able to get that. Like now as the man that I am today, I can just give glory that we were able to be put in a space like somebody genuinely cared enough for us in college, right? Where people want to come, where he could just get rid of anybody and drop us off and fill the spot. He cared enough for us to put us in that spot, bro, and be vulnerable with us and bring people to be vulnerable to us, bro. Like
and share
that's
they
real.
and bring their families to love on us. Like
Yeah, that's real, bro.
that's a very like selfless thing to bring your family around young men that come from different walks of lives and y'all just love them. Like I remember holidays, like snowstorms. We staying at Pastor Chris' house. Shout out to Pastor Chris and
Shout
his
out
family.
PC. I was just me and
Man,
Kelsey was just
and
talking about you,
Twigs
PC.
and athletic director Twigs and just everybody that played a part, bro, outside of the school, even the community is like when we in the snowstorms and they're making sure we eat. They're making sure we got a place to stay. When everybody going home for interterm and we got to stay, like the time we went to Vegas, right?
Yeah,
Or the time even then, like
what a
being able to
time, bro.
experience that with my brothers, like most NAIAs don't get opportunities like those. So we had people
Yeah, man.
investing in us because we had a great team, especially my junior year, your senior year, right? Like that's
Yeah,
the
huh.
best year I ever had
That's
at
a,
Central.
even like your sophomore year too. That year, that's when we was really like building up into that. Like my
Mm-hmm.
junior year, we was killing too. We won over what? We still won like 20 games that year. And
Yep.
then what? My senior year, what we won like 23, 24 games.
Yeah.
So we
A
was
great
doing
year,
a lot of dogging, right?
man.
A
So
lot of
how
dogging.
I got a great question for you now, kind of piggybacking off of the conversation. Um, how did you balance athletics, academics, social life, and mental health during that time? Like all of these
I
things that
did
we
it.
talked about, how
I
did you
did it.
balance it? Did you ever in 4 years get to a place of balance, or was it like God, you backpacking?
God backpacked me, bro. I ain't
Man,
never get balanced. I just completely indulged in the sport.
that
Like
devotion.
and nothing else. Like I didn't really like and wish and even again, like now being the entrepreneur, I wish I would have dove and really listened to those classes that I took because I am an organizational leadership major. So I
Mhm.
did take every beginning business class there is to take. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
With psychology and more into that. So it's like I wish I would have focused more on that, but I devoted myself to becoming an overseas pro. Especially by sophomore year, summer, going into junior year, I was working out with a guy, bro, who was like a 15-year pro. He done played in Mexico. He done played around the world, bro. And he still just get calls to go play. He old as hell. Still get calls now to just go play the playoffs and win a championship and come back to the crib. You know what I mean? So it's like I was working out with him and he was like, bro, just get them numbers, gang. It don't matter where you come from. You'll be able to get somewhere if you have some numbers to show and you have some tape to show that you was getting those numbers. So I worked real hard that summer, like, and I mean, don't get me wrong, I worked hard summers before, but that sophomore year going into my junior year, bro, everything kind of clicked for me on the court to where I just devoted so much of my life, bro, to hoops, bro. Like, live like
And it
me
was
and the
evident.
homies, bro. It was everything. Me and the homies
Yeah.
waking up over the summer, bro. Like we
Yeah.
waking up. I'm waking up early to go lift. After I'm
I
done
remember
lifting,
I remember
bro.
coming back sophomore year and we all like, bro, where did this motor come from? Like, where did this athleticism, where did this pull up? Like, you could tell you came back with it on your mind. Like, okay, sophomore year, we got to see it. But it was like some games we see it, you get the opportunity. Some games you don't get the opportunity. But your brothers, we know, we like, hey, bro, whenever that time come, that time's going to come. Not everybody make the most of the opportunity when that time comes. But when
Facts.
that time came, brother, and I commend you for it, bro, you were prepared. And bro, it turned me up. Like that made
Yeah,
me
over
really,
prepared. You know what I'm
yeah, it
saying?
made me
I
fall in
was
love with basketball again. Because the first two
man.
years, like it not going how I thought, just
Nah, nah. Come back, LD.
all
Technical
right.
difficulty. We back, baby.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can't hear you now.
You can't hear me?
Now I can't hear you.
Dang. Hold on, let me. Can you hear me now? You still can't hear me?
I can't even hear
I'm
you, brother.
I'm gonna leave and come back too. Hold on.
Let me see.
Dang. Technical difficulties. We gonna keep this. We want to take everything, baby. We don't care. It don't matter. We want to take everything. It is what it is.
And
Can
we
you hear
back.
me, brother? We back. That's
Yes,
what I was
sir.
just telling them. It don't matter. We want to take everything. It is what it is.
Man.
We keep it moving. This part of the journey. This part of everything. We as transparent as it comes. That's really why we doing it, right? It's to
Yeah,
share and be transparent and
for
just bring
sure.
y'all along the journey and bring y'all from the past to the present so we can grow together after we done with these first four episodes.
Yeah.
But to piggyback off of what we were talking about, to pick right back up, is yeah, bro. Like I fell to my preparation. I just over
Hmm.
prepared, bro. Like over prepared. But again, just completely overindulged in sport, in that sport, in hoops, bro. Like just became hoops, live and breathed it. Even when I was so me, I was the type of kid I only went home for a month. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I stayed up there for the summer in Kansas. So it wasn't nothing else for me to do but work out, hoops, work out, hoops, play the
And
game. So
it's crazy because going into my senior year, after coming off that good junior year, I stayed because I'm like, you know what? Brother said staying here is gonna be great for the preparation of senior year and the opportunity. And I stayed, bro, and it ended up playing dividend. Like it paid what I stayed, and I was just always just had an edge because I didn't have nothing to do in the summer but hoop. All we did was hoop with the old man on Sunday, Mr.
That's
Tyler. Man,
it.
shout out to the
Shout out
OGs,
Todd.
man.
Heck yeah,
Sunday
Todd. That's
ball,
huge, bro.
man. And
Mason, Max,
Mason,
y'all
Max,
cold now. Y'all going
man.
crazy. It's dope, bro, to see
And
y'all
I knew
doing
those
y'all
kids
thing.
would be cold, bro. Even cold then, though. Like,
They
super
was
solid
cold
guys,
then.
super solid families, you know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah, heck
great
yeah.
people, bro. And they had a great community of hoops. And so I got my
Yeah, bro.
love back. I started to get my love back. It took till senior year, but I was like, man, I'm so grateful to be able to love it again. Unfortunately, I got hurt and that love kind of left. And I'm like, all right, I'm done with hoops. Like, I don't want no parts of
Yeah,
the
man.
hoops. Like,
Injuries never fun. Injuries
yeah,
do that all the time.
too
And
much fun.
injuries can do that, and like also um like I would say opportunity too, right? Because it's like, dang, this is my year, and
Yeah.
then boom, right? Because a lot of us didn't have that opportunity, and the love left sooner than later for some of our brothers that was at the school. You
Oh,
know what
for
I
sure.
mean?
And I
Because
think
of
too,
that
like,
opportunity.
yeah, too, like even going into like my senior year, like, you know what I'm saying? Me and Coach T had a conversation about what the plans were for senior year, like we do at the end of all seasons. And he told me that he was bringing in a point guard for senior year. And at the time, they had me at point guard, but I didn't really play point guard. I just had to do what
Yeah.
I had to do to get on the floor. So I
Hmm.
was super cool with not playing point guard. I'm like, finally.
Yeah, for sure.
You feel what I'm saying? So it was super like it was super nice to not like to be able to go hoop again. So once I got hurt, broke my ankle, like out for the season type of thing, it was like, you know what? I had to find a way. I'm like, I'm either gonna be selfish and be down about it, or I'm gonna just do what I done seen my brothers do, and that's cheer for their brother when they down.
Yeah, that's
So
all we
if I
can do.
didn't have great real brothers around me that were cheering for the next when it wasn't their turn, then
Yeah.
in that moment, bro, I wouldn't have known how to respond because I would have just thought about myself. But because I saw it so much, I'm like, oh, I see my brother get hurt, and he's still active on the bench. He's still his
Yeah.
energy is still felt because when you hoop, you just want your presence to be felt at the end of the day. Like as
Yeah,
you get
man.
to a higher level, you have to understand like the biggest thing is your presence, right?
How
Like
can I make
really,
an impact?
how can I make an impact, right? So senior year, I barely come off the court. I may not average 20, but it's like I'm so valuable to have on the court because the IQ of basketball, I understand the system, been there for 4 years. I understand how to communicate. I'm gonna over communicate on defense. Effort's never a problem. So we just stole the time,
Yeah.
but with the time comes adversity, and that's life, right?
Yeah,
And that kind of
man.
leads into the question that I asked of like, let's think about the mental health aspect. Was that ever something that you had to navigate in those 4 years, or how did you go about that? Like, did you ever have any conversations with a counselor or on campus, or did you kind of just handle that yourself and let it be what it was?
I would say, bro, I let it be, and that's not healthy. It's not good. I think I could have been a better player. I could have been a better student. I could have been a better leader, a better mentor if I actually gave aspect and thought into spirituality and mental aspect.
Mm-hmm.
Like all of that thought didn't really happen to me until right after, really. Like, you know what I mean? After going through what I went through, which we'll go through in the next episode. But
Mm-hmm.
during school, bro, I was just so focused on hoops, on girls. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, what a
on
function.
you know what I mean, bro? Where the function at? Like Tony,
Yeah,
don't listen to this and be mad at us.
man,
You know,
we love you.
I sat in that office and told you I wasn't in that club, but I was in there.
And I remember being in that office at 2 a.m. getting that text, everybody be here, and we all in the
Everybody,
office.
I swear.
Funny story, man. Shout out to my brother Bobby, man. It's only right we tell it. We walk in the office, it's about 8 of us. It's 2 a.m. So she like, I need to get over here right now. He's sitting in the office, legs crossed. Y'all know how, if you know Coach T, you know. As
You
soon as you
know the
walk in the
legs
office, he
drop.
in that chair, at that crevice of that door, you know what's up. You just know. And then we all sit down, he look at us, he look at his phone, and he press play. And all you hear is club rock. Down, down, down. And And we all look at Bob because we knew he was on the stairs dancing.
You
And we
know
had talked
he
about it
going
at the
he jugging. That's the hit right there, but got the club
yeah, we
right.
had codes in place,
Club
like
right.
no recording, no phones, because Coach
No
T was
Snapchat,
going,
nothing, bro.
hey,
We had certain people that could record if we was going out because we like for real.
yeah,
Wasn't
man.
nothing like that, bro. It couldn't happen. We signed the covenant that we weren't gonna do that. You know what I
Yep.
mean? So it was it
And
was
don't
it
get me
was
wrong,
trouble.
y'all. We paid for it.
Yeah, it was trouble,
Never,
bro.
never
Like,
think that Coach T ever let us just walk away and that be okay. Like a lot of people used to say,
yeah,
"Oh, they're basketball players, they get away." No, we paid for it.
paid in full.
I promise, y'all, we paid for it, and y'all probably would have say the way that we paid for it was too much. That's why y'all didn't know about it.
Man, 100%, bro. Pay for it in full and more.
Each one of us, not one,
Yeah, uh-huh.
everybody.
Everybody, bro, because that's the community.
Yep,
If one of us got in trouble, who wasn't there to hold him accountable? We always together. Somebody let him go do it.
for real,
Hmm.
for real, man. But I think that's like a summary of the college time, and I think finishing up on the episode, what's one thing that you would tell your 18 or 21, 22-year old self that you wish you would have been told that would have helped you navigate your mental health better?
Man, the way my mind worked, bro, is I wish somebody just would have told me, who somebody would have taught me habits that we are our habits.
Mm,
Cause the way my mind worked, that would have changed everything for me in the sense of like I wouldn't have allowed myself to habitually get into a lot of things that I've allowed myself now that I'm trying to break. You know what I
mhm.
mean? Because just the
Yeah,
way my mind worked, that would have shifted everything for me to understand that, like, nah, yeah, you do got to break your bad habits, but once you do this, boom, it just starts to fall into place for you. And now it
yep.
becomes your habit, and now it becomes your practice, and that's what you are. Again, you
Mhm.
fall back to your habits, you fall back to what you practice the most. We are animals of people who drift. We drift on accident, and that's what I could
Mhm.
say, bro. Is that within the sport we drifted within the sport, and I allowed it to overtake me, bro. And I didn't realize how it was affecting me in other areas of life compared to mental capacity, compared to me loving, compared to you know what I mean, like compared to my aggression,
Yep.
compared to everything, even my approach. So I would tell my 18-year-old self, you are your habits. So build the habits that you want to become because we can
For
build
sure.
any habit that we want to become. That's the biggest thing I would tell myself because if I wanted to become that player, I could have. I had every opportunity to become who I wanted to become, and I had it right in front of me, and it be taken. So, you know what I
Yep.
mean? Like it's definitely, bro. Become your habits, gang. What habits do you, like? Be specific, like, because that's how my mind works. It's like
Yeah,
even
be
right now
super
to this day,
intentional.
bro. Even right now, bro, I'm very intentional. I write down my same 8 virtues and values that I live by. I
Yeah,
fall down to this, bro. Like if I
yeah,
if I step outside of these, bro, I feel weird. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like
I'm mad.
it
I'm
feels like
frustrated.
yeah,
Yeah,
it
for
feels
sure.
weird. So it's like it's definitely like I definitely that's the biggest thing I would say, gang, is figure out what habits you want to become and build them.
And I say, shout again, going back to college, shout out to Central for kind of building that framework for us, bro. Like
Yes,
mind, body, soul, the type of man that you need to be for yourself, for your family, for the community. Central
yeah,
was grooming us and shaping us and showing us by putting those people in front of us. So,
yes,
18-year-old me, I wish I would have told myself about my mental.
yeah, because that's what you do now. I bet.
Yeah, like I didn't even think nothing of my mental because I just was so used to continue to keep grinding through everything. Like that was my
Yeah,
way to handle everything. Just work through it,
uh-huh.
work through it, work through it. So once I got to the point of like mental health and actually getting into the field and studying the brain, studying the mind, studying trauma and all of those things, bro, I wish somebody would have told me at 18 years old, like, hey, bro, go talk to somebody.
Yeah,
Every
hell yeah,
person that's on this team needs to have a therapist.
yeah,
I don't care if you feel like you're not broken. You're gonna need a therapist. You have to
yeah,
balance academics, social life, sports. Family is a way. So life is gonna life. You gonna be tested. And like you said about the drifting, bro, you're gonna drift into to so much because there's so much going on around you,
Mm-hmm.
right? And if grandma prayers is what was saving you, and you far away from it, and you can't hear him how you used to, you're gonna need somebody to go sit in that office and be like, hey, I don't know what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
Because there was so many times I wanted to be able to say that, like, bro, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if this major is right. Hoops, I don't know about hoop, man. I don't know what I'm on. I don't even know what I'm
Yeah.
doing. I'm just no purpose. But
Yeah.
I'm blessed to be in this great position, but it ain't the way I thought it would look.
It don't feel like a blessing right now though.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like sometimes that can
yeah.
happen, bro. Sometimes that
And
can
your
happen.
and your mental can really trick you out of position to
Yes,
not allow you to appreciate where you are, right? Because it went by so fast. Now in hindsight, I'm like, wow, what a time.
man.
But 18-year-old me was like, man, I'm trying to figure out how to get on the court. Am I finna go to class? Am I finna go to this function? Am I finna hit this shorty up? Like, just so much that I didn't know mentally whole
Heck
time.
yeah.
I just needed to put a system in place
Yes.
to be able to be successful with why I was there.
Yes. Exactly.
And that system just wasn't in place. But again, shout out to the culture of Central and the
Shout
staff that
out to
we
the
had,
culture, 100%. Because they
because
tried to they tried to give us a system.
they tried to give us the system. I can't even say they
Uh,
tried to give us the system. They gave us the blueprint. I
they
live
did.
by it now. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
ain't
Like,
gonna lie. I'm not gonna again, shout out Tony. Again, like that's one of the most God fearing men. Again, I'd be so thankful for him just going through life today. Like seriously, like because at that point in my life, I didn't have one of those people. You know what I
yep,
mean? Like to where they really stood. Like he still stands. That's exactly you know what side of the fence Tony's on. It's
man,
never in question, bro.
never
It's
waver.
never in
He
question.
had all of us knuckleheads, and this man ain't say nothing, but we some ragamuffins.
I know, bro. He ain't never cussed. He stood by the word.
Always
But
loved us, always forgave
yeah,
us, always
always
so
share.
graceful.
Always led with love, bro.
But
Love
also
it
was
and
with that
held
way
and
with his
never wavered
family as
from his
well.
intent. Like, yeah, never wavered from what he held us to, bro. Like at
Yeah,
any
he
case, bro.
and he did. He told my parents that when he recruited me, like he will be a better man. I can't promise anything basketball, but he will be a better man when he leave me. And
That's his thing. He said that to my mama too.
and that's how he got us, y'all. Look at us now. We
That's
husbands, we fathers,
I said that's how he got us.
we-
We
we're
fathers, we
leaders,
husbands, we God
entrepreneurs,
fearing leaders.
God
Yep,
fearing men.
entrepreneurs, man.
Man, but what a time, y'all. It was fun to tap in with y'all. My brother gonna pray us out. Episode 3 gonna be on the way. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share, follow, leave a comment. And remember the challenge that we're gonna have to do that challenge, man. Probably like 2 days,
Yeah.
but we're gonna
And maybe
figure it
not
out.
even that. Like let's start with 12 hours. Who could
Yeah,
not
I
be on
like
their phone for 12 hours?
12 hours.
12
I like
hours. Actually put it
12-hour
down and be
phone
intentional on
fast.
what we're looking at. Yep. Be
For
intentional
sure.
on what's the intake of the mind because that's what the phone does to us. It just allows us to do whatever we want to do. So
Instant
it's like, all right,
gratification.
now,
See what you want to
yeah,
see, do what you want to do. And
who could do
realistically,
12
man.
hours? Who could do 12
Yeah.
hours for
Let's see
sure?
who do that 12. And then in that, even in that 12, let's take it a step further. This is my therapist mind. Let's write some goals down. Let's envision some things. And let's be super intentional about how we can maximize that 12 hours. Like,
Heck
don't
yeah,
just
I
get the
love that.
12 hours and allow it to just be like some time where you just sit still and you do nothing. Like, let's let that be a 12 hours of action. Because if you had that
Yeah,
phone in your hand, you'll be on it that whole 12. So let's still make sure this 12 hours is beneficial to us. And me and my brother, we tapped in. We gonna do it. We'll be the
heck yeah,
first
we
to
could
do
do
it.
it, and let's do it. Let's do it early, cause
Yeah,
later in the day with kids and everything. Let's plan on doing it early. The first 12 hours, the day that we wake up. You know what I'm saying? Get
I
get
like
what you
that.
need to get out in the beginning of the phone. In the beginning of the day, after that, we put it down and we get the first 12 hours of our day knocked out, and then we see where we go from there. You know what I mean? But I really think it's going to be beneficial for a lot of people if you could put that thing down for 12 hours and be intentional on creating your own thoughts and what you're
Oh,
thinking about.
oh yeah. And I think, yeah, I like that. So man,
Heck yeah, that's the challenge. Let I pray us out. I pray us out. Dear Heavenly Father, we just thank you. We thank you for this space. We thank you for this opportunity to share. We thank you for the opportunity to dwell on our past, the past that we enjoy so much that you presented us and that we were able to walk through. And we thank you for allowing us again this space to just share with anyone this story is shared to, and anyone that relates. We also just want to be grateful that you are who you are, and that you love us even though we make mistakes. We just ask that you continue to give us grace as we learn this thing through life with you at the head. In your heavenly name we pray. Amen.
Amen. That boy can pray.
I appreciate that, brother. I think the same about you, my God. But
Man.
hey, that's one thing. That's one thing we got to do is we got to pray, bro. Especially, I'm reading through Matthew right now, and one of the things Jesus said is He gonna hear you the loudest when you do it by yourself, and you
Yeah.
actually dwell in the Spirit, man, and you seek out. So another thing we can challenge, man, pray, guys,
Yeah.
dwell in the Spirit.
Yeah.
But
Find
hell
your
yeah,
secret
we out of
place.
this hole, man. It's been great. Like, subscribe, share, comment.
Tap
We need y'all
in.
here. Tap in. We love you. Have an amazing week. We'll be back next week.
Yes, sir. God bless y'all.
2 up. You see that favor on me? You see how we moving? You can't blame it on me. I owe it all to Jesus. Show him to the homies. Forever.